This is the digital reflective video, and we will be commencing. So this is the PowerPoint overview, some of the stuff we will be discussing today. And we will start with my personal values. So my personal values consist of loyalty, family, and gratitude, and overall respect. So to comprehend my values, I asked my mom the question, how do you believe the values you implemented in my upbringing affected my outlook on life? She said, I believe the values I raised you with brought to fruition an empathetic individual. In life, we must learn to be grateful for the good and the bad. Everything is a lesson. Your loyalty stems from remembering where you have come from. Moreover, family correlates to how you will always have a support system within us. Lastly, respect is described from understanding the needs of others, even when they don't align with your own. My culture. So, my father is Cuban and my mother is Honduran. And I've noticed that my culture impacted the way I was raised in the sense that my parents were more overprotective of me going out. So I had to reach a certain age in order to be able to go out with my friends. So I asked my father, why did you withhold my outings with friends until I was older? My father's response was, I wanted to ensure that you were old enough to be acquainted with your surroundings. We live in a crazy world, and I didn't want you to be exposed to certain things or bad influences at a young age. Maturation makes all the difference when you are getting ready to step out into the real world. So, my friends and I, we can agree that Hispanic parents are very overprotective when it comes to their daughters, and they tend to be more lenient with their sons. My mom was raised in the same fashion by her mom, and my father's mom raised my aunt in the same way. So I feel like our culture had an impact on how I was being brought up. Outlook of child rearing practices. So growing up, I was fortunate to have parents who were both available to me and attentive to my needs. They helped me build a positive self-image. And I asked my mom the question, how do you believe the child rearing practices you practiced influenced me? She said, your father and I knew that being available for you will allow you to develop healthy. We comprehend that both our roles have influential factors in child development. Together, being present, we took it upon ourselves to help you build a positive self-image to be secure in yourself. Okay, now we are in Mackenzie's slide. So Mackenzie is a 7-year-old Down syndrome student I worked with when I was a paraprofessional at an elementary school. For confidentiality reasons, I changed her name with her parents' consent. So to better understand the needs of special needs students and their families, I interviewed Mackenzie's family. So that a question I asked her mother was, what values have you been implementing into Mackenzie's upbringing? Her response to this question was, as Mackenzie's mother, my goal is to raise her with values of kindness, responsibility, and courage. Despite her disability, I want her to exercise her options and accomplish what her heart desires. Mackenzie's mother is American and her father is Mexican. So coming from two distinct cultures, they both have unique outlooks on certain concepts. So when they found out that their daughter had Down syndrome, they were both shocked. However, they positively embraced their daughter's disability. Hence, I asked her father, how has Mackenzie's disability impacted your Hispanic culture? So he says in Hispanic culture, their child's disability doesn't just belong to their child, it belongs to the entire family, meaning that they will become just as involved with their child's academic or leisure endeavors because they care about her well-being and they also worry about her. Mackenzie's father is worried about her future as well. So comparing and contrasting my personal values with somebody who has special needs and it has Down syndrome, like Mackenzie's case, we both have parents who are overprotective and care for our well-being. Both our parents helped us build positive self-image. And the differences that we have is that my parents raised me to remember my roots and to be empathetic, whereas Mackenzie's case, her parents are raising her to accomplish what her heart desires. and to exercise all her options to become the best version of herself. And my parents were overprotective because I wasn't mature enough. Whereas Mackenzie's parents are overprotective because they worry about her well-being due to her disability and fear of having other people take her for granted. That is all. Thank you very much.